This is the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. First and foremost, I would like to say, Kala Yah Bashem Yahushai Bashem Kakodash, the ones to the apostles and elders of great millstone over well. Peace, blessings, salutations to the whole like to all you brothers out there pushing the word in truth and sincerity. Shalom to all you brothers, stay strong, pushing always. Quick lesson going back to this crisis or this situation, this blizzard that happened about a week ago or so out there in Texas. This whole blizzard, right? This frozen hell that came across Texas, it was very unexpected. It was something that people from Texas didn't expect. They were not prepared for it. Never in a million years these people would have thought that this shit would have happened to them. Okay, because I'm pretty sure Texas, they've never gone through something like that. So these people, they were not prepared, and they caught hell. They went through hell for about a week without no electricity. They went through a blackout pretty much. So these people, they were not prepared, man. So how much more when America's destruction comes? Okay, when the day of the Lord, which remember it said in the scriptures, the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. So if these people get caught off guard by situations like this, man, how much more the day of the Lord? Okay, the day of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. You see, these people think that things like this happen, but then they'll get back on their feet, people go through crisis, through different natural disasters or whatever it may be, right? And people think, we've came back from this and we're better than ever. For example, like that Katrina situation, right? That happened out there in New Orleans. That whole fucking hurricane tore that place down, man. Tore that bitch up. And now they're back up and running, right? After years, after what, 10 plus years, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's over 10 years. Now I guarantee you, them people, they forgot about that shit, man. They put that shit is in the past. But you see things like that, and then people go back to their normal lives, like, oh, we can get over everything, we can get over anything. If something hits us, guess what? We'll come back even stronger. Guess what? The day of the Lord, you motherfuckers are gonna, you people have something coming, man. Okay, you people ain't gonna be able to recover from the day of the Lord, man. The day of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is, like the scripture says, gonna be darkness and gloominess. It's gonna be bad, man. And words can't describe it because, like the scripture says, that there is gonna be like no other time before. Okay, so that all that shit, we're gonna get back stronger. That type of spirit, man, that's gonna go out the window when the day of the Lord comes, man. But anyways, in this article, it says the Texas crisis has again shown how America is both unable and unprepared to protect its own people. It says the U.S.'s poor national infrastructure has been highlighted once more this week with shocking blackouts in Texas, the inevitable consequence of Washington spending its money on bombs rather than on investing for the public good. After an unexpected big freeze, Texas is facing an unprecedented crisis. Hit with sub-zero temperatures, parts of the Lone Star State had no power and water for several days, and food supply chains were placed under severe strain. Recent reports suggest there have been 24 deaths. So, them people in Texas, they caught a little glimpse of what the day of the Lord is going to be, man. Okay, with no food, which is famine, with no power, with no water, nothing to drink. So they caught a little glimpse of what it's going to be like. But just imagine that times 7, man. It's going to be way worse. And you see them people from Texas, they didn't know what the fuck to do, man. You watch certain videos of these people going through it, and you see people fucking crying and shaking and they're all scared and afraid. You see, but the day of the Lord is gonna be worse, man. Like the scripture says, that there shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth. Okay, so that whole Texas shit, that was nothing, man. These people were hit with a little something from the Lord, but that was it. Because guess what? That whole blizzard that happened in Texas, that was brought to Texas by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay, the Most High is plaguing America, which is Babylon the Great. Okay, But like it says right here, America's both unable and unprepared to protect its own people, man. You know, and there was also a mayor. I don't know what city he was from, but he was pretty much telling the people, look, you're on your own. You gotta survive on your own. Okay, only the strong will survive. He was say some crazy shit, man, to the people out there in Texas. It was a mayor, and of course they fired him. He had to resign and shit because he had he caught a lot of flack. So they let him go. But hey, this is what's gonna happen, man. You people, the people in America, they what's the word? Not trust, but people in America, they they need a lot of support from the government. Okay, the word is in the tip of my tongue, but I can't. Pretty much, they they um they can't survive on their own. Pretty much, okay. They always got to go to the government for some aid, for some type of help. Okay, they don't know how to survive on their own. The people in America have been spoiled for many fucking years, man. So they don't know what to do. They're pretty much like chickens with their heads cut off. When anything happens, when some type of natural disaster comes their way, or some famine type of shit, something like that, these American people, they don't know what to do, man, because they trust the government that they're gonna do something about it. But there's gonna come a point in time where, guess what, help ain't coming, man. Fucking aid, food, nothing is coming your way, man. Okay, there ain't gonna be no more police. Ain't gonna be no more military. You're gonna be left on your own, man, to try to survive on your own, So that's, people are gonna be killing each other. It's gonna be like the Wild Wild West. Okay, but going back to to the main topic of the Day of the Lord, man. You see, this blizzard that hit out there in Texas, it was unexpected, man. Right? It was unexpected. Them people didn't expect it. You see, so they were caught off guard. Guess what? The Day of the Lord is going to be the same thing. Okay, once again, 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Exactly. So when people say, oh, peace and safety, oh, we can overcome everything. We can overcome anything and shit like that. Just like I gave the example in the whole Katrina situation out there in New Orleans, right? Now that it's all, we're back to peace, we're back to safety. Guess what? Then sudden destruction cometh upon them. And what's that sudden destruction? That's the nuclear missiles hitting Babylon the Great, which is America. Okay, because this is gonna be a sudden thing. Okay, people ain't gonna expect this shit, man. It's gonna come out the blue. It's gonna come out of left field. Like, oh shit, what the fuck? Hey, just like what happened a couple years back out there in Hawaii. Them people, they got caught. They got caught off guard, and they started running around, crazy, screaming, crying. They were actually, hey, some people, I believe, you could correct me if I'm wrong, but I even believe that some people committed suicide over that shit. They were so afraid that they actually thought it was real, that there were gonna be there were gonna be nuclear missiles being shot to Hawaii, that some people killed themselves, man. So they felt it was real. So when that shit happens, man, people are not gonna know what to do, man. Okay, and simultaneously you're gonna have Yahweh Shai and the angels too, getting busy. But it says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. Salakia. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. You are all children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of the darkness. Therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. Exactly. So this is what we do. We're not going to be us, the whole full, like the 144,000 and the 1/3. We're not going to be caught off guard. We're not going to be caught slipping because we're watching, we're being sober, right, spiritually. We're not in the darkness, we're in the light. We know what the fuck is going on. Okay, we see what's going on. We have those spiritual eyes to see what the hell's going on. Not only that, we know the truth, the 100% truth. And we have faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua that He's going to deliver us and save us from this destruction, from the day of the Lord. Okay, from the hour of temptation as well. and other situations like that. The Most High is going to deliver us from sticky situations. But these other people, guess what? Those people, they're of the darkness, man. They're children of the night. They don't know what the fuck is going on. They're still in la la land. They still want to party. They still want to live that circus and bread life. And when you tell them about the truth, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. They'll call you party poopers and shit like that. Even though you're trying to get them out the fire, you're trying to get them out the flames, out the destruction. You're really trying to look out for these people, but for Israel, right, for the 2/3. But you already know they're going to be destroyed, of course. We already know that there's no hope for the 2/3. But you still tell them. You still tell them. You never know if one of them might be of the elect. So like I don't even know why I'm coughing now. That's nothing but Satan. But yeah. So this the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. Okay, let me go to There's a book of 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 10, and it says, "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up." So this is talking about the destruction that is coming upon America, Babylon the Great, and other parts of the world too. Okay, because other parts of the world, they're also going to be hit with the Mycenaean missiles. Okay, but the main destruction, the main focus of the Most High is America. Okay, which is Babylon the Great once again. So when the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. Let me skip down to verse 11. "Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Lord, of the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, which held the apostle to heart through the Spirit and power Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. He deemed this year 2021, the coming of the hasting of the coming of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua." It says, "When the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to His promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness." And that's in the kingdom of heaven. Okay, but the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night, meaning the destruction. And even other things like famine, these different riots. What else? The mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip, okay, which Esau is going to try to implement throughout the whole world. So the day of darkness and gloominess is coming. Okay, and these people, they're going to get caught off guard. They're not going to know what to do. But us, we see it coming, so we're pretty much bracing for the impact. Okay, we see that rogue wave coming to try to, flip our boat, But guess what? We see it coming, so we turn the boat the right way. That way we hit the fucking rogue wave head on, so we won't get hit. Or just like in football, you see the dude coming, right? You see the dude coming, so you brace yourself for the hit, and you don't even take damage. But then you see other football players that they don't see the hit coming and they get fucking wrecked. Them dudes get they get their head knocked off, man, because they didn't brace for the impact. But let me go ahead and finish it with this scripture. This book of Matthew 24 verse 36. But of that day and hour knows no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Exactly. So, the coming of the Son of Man, the coming of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, okay, or Yahushai is when all hell breaks loose, and really when the missiles are shot. Because like I said, simultaneously as the missiles are hitting America and other parts of the world, you're going to have hundreds of thousands, possibly millions of angels right along with Yahushai, in the huge fathership. Okay, Yahushai is going to be in that huge fathership. They, simultaneously they're going to be shooting lasers at America, at different parts of the world, destroying Esau's world. Okay. So, and it says right here, people are going to be caught off guard. They're going to be caught slipping, because they're going to be partying. They're going to be doing their same old bullshit, doing some dumb shit, and then when the flood came during the time of Noah, then people wanted to, they wanted Noah to open the ark, but it was too late. The same thing with what's going on right now, man. Okay, the ark is being built. We're telling the people, look, this is getting ready to happen. These prophecies are getting ready to happen, so on and so forth. And people don't want to listen. They want to talk shit. They want to keep living in la la land, and be, keep being demons and being wicked. Well, that's on them, man. That's on them. Okay, but anyways, with that, I'm gonna say call out Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Bashem Kakudash. Till next time, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. I'm gonna say shalom.